the AI supply chain isn't something that we always hear every day. We hear about using ChatGPT or using Gemini, for example, but we don't always understand or are made aware of really the supply chain from prompting on your screen to talking to the cloud, the data centers actually physically running somewhere in the world, needing cooling, there being obviously CO2 emissions as well as a result of that because of the consumption of electricity causing all of these consequences. So I think for me, in the next few years, there'll be a lot more focus on sustainability of AI tools. So I think definitely in the next 3 to 4, maybe 5 years, sustainability will be a big focus.
It's not always about the large companies, but it's also the behavior of the user. So and obviously the large companies provide services and say, hey, you can use us as much as you can and do it. And but there's also like maybe you can say there's if you have like the awareness and you say, hey, for this question, I used Google before and now I'm using ChatGPT, maybe just using Google.
So in terms of the users, what can they do to make themselves more sustainable? I mean, a couple for me is you can use less words in your prompt, right? As number one. Number two is you use low battery power mode on your laptop, which is what I do.
Yeah.
Brightness down.
So the thing is, I think for if you take a look to GreenPT, that our largest gain, like future gain for getting like our infrastructure more sustainable is helping the user use GreenPT less. So a lot of times if you say, hey, this AI doesn't work for me, you should take a look to your question because most of the time, if you have like a good question and it's well structured, the AI will give a good answer.
So prompt efficiency, I think, is key for the future of AI, particularly because the amount of energy that we globally use to have these tools giving us answers is huge.